naked shamanism. Welcome to With Insights Radio. I'm your host, Iggy Garcia.
Howdy, everybody. How you doing?
Across the universe here through shamanism,
I just want to say hi,
metaphysical, and holistic. So
just
sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
I know it's been a while since I've been on. I've been I have been busy. Busy working here at the apartments. Just about have this one ready for my new tenants who are moving in. Sanded the floors, got them all done. It's going to look good. I've shown you a couple pictures here and there. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Lionheart Star. I like that name. Hopefully we'll be drumming soon. But no, I just wanted to say hi, see how things were with everybody. Yesterday was a little tough, but today's a little better. Kind of hanging out and just doing my thing, getting things done. Got myself a new truck, finally. It's not really a new truck, it's a used truck. Anything used, new, brand new, to me is new. So that's the way I look at it. It's pretty nice. It's a lot roomier than my other one. I like it. It's really roomy. But I just wanted to talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing. Hope everybody's doing well. I know we're starting here in March, getting things going. Pretty excited. Pretty excited to see the things that we're going to do. Spring's here. You know, next week we're in the 50s and 60-degree weather. So it's pretty exciting, and the time change is coming. So we're heading to some new, good, powerful energy. So I'm really excited about that and pretty stoked about that. And I'm looking forward to being able to just have a good time with it, enjoy it. You know, there's something about the warm weather, something about spring, there's something about just when that whole energy shifts and brings you out of your cave. You know, because we've been hibernating a little bit, and when we're hibernating, you know, kind of gets a little bit boring, gets a little bit frustrating, can give you a little bit, you know, whatever is going on, in your lives. But I know we all have tragedies. We all have had situations and things that have really tested who we are and what we feel inside. Not discounting anybody's feelings or emotions here at any time. But I do know that what makes us, what really gives us pain and what really challenges us, makes us stronger and makes us ready to be where we need to be. I want to say hello to everybody. Hello. Those of you who are saying hi. But, sometimes we have to go down into those crevasses, as they would call it. It's like going into the sweat lodge. When I do the sweat lodge work I do, we got to get down there. We have to get into the primal. We have to get into the darkness. We have to get deep, deep down inside and, just be in the darkness. And then when we're in that darkness, we can't see anybody. We're all the same. All you hear are the voices. All you feel is the energy. All you feel is all those things, when we're all together in that pitch black and sweating and in heat and hot, feeling that energy. But either way, I hope you guys all are doing pretty well. I haven't really been on Facebook that much. I've been kind of taking a little break. I find that sometimes we have to take that little break and just kind of re-ground ourselves, re-energize ourselves, get ourselves into a new frame of mind, a new mindset, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I've been. That's where I've been doing after the loss of my father in January. I've been kind of in a not really wanting to be part of too much, but I know that I can't be in that. I don't want to be too part of the much because it's not my style, number one. Number two, all of you keep asking me if I'm okay, and I just want to report back to you guys. I have good moments and I have bad moments, but more good moments than bad. But I don't even think they're bad. They're kind of challenging moments, character building moments, things that kind of really bring out what's deep down inside your core, the things that really define us and make us. So that's kind of where I've been, just really reflecting and really been in my head, really trying to say, okay, what do I need to do? Where do I want to be? Where do I want my next adventure to go? How do I want to move forward into this next, 20, 30 years? I've already hit 52, and I've raised kids, and, that's, now I'm in the next phase of my life. What do I want to do? Really, what do you think about it? Really, what do you want to do? Some of you are just having kids, and some of you have kids, but there is a point in your life where you come to that crossroad, you come to that fork in the road, or multiple forks, or multiple twists, and multiple directions. There's times where we can take one road, take another road, and we're there. The thing is not to get lost in these roads, because no matter which road you take, each road's going to challenge you. Each direction is going to bring its possibilities. Each direction is going to take you on a journey, okay, of self-discovery. You're going to discover who you are, and any path that you take, and any road you decide to go. Now, these experiences are going to be truly yours and only yours. So whatever you get out of it, whatever you put into it, whatever energetically you manifest and create and push into that, that's where, and that's how we learn. That's how we gain wisdom. That's how we gain the knowledge. That's how we gain the things that help us and direct us to be where we need to be. Okay? So don't be afraid of the fork in the roads. Don't be afraid of the multiple paths you can take. Because remember, you can always find another road and get off that road if it's not working for you. So you're not dealt, and you're not stuck to the road. I know it's easier said than done. It's easier said than to do. But if you do it, at least you know you tried it. And if you tried it, at least you know if you liked it or not like it, and you're willing to move out of that space. So many of us like to just wait and see what would happen. But you can't wait and see what's going to happen, because nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to shift. Everything stays the same. Unless someone in that energy or that direction or that environment shifts, it pretty much stays the same. You pretty much get the same results. But when you start to come down that path and that road and those decisions in life, you're going to have to decide, what's the risks? What's the gambles? Is it worth it? Is it worth my time? Sometimes it's not that you're in a bad situation. It's the situation got bad because of decisions you made in the interim. Things that you didn't make quick decisions about, or something you just dragged on and let go. I mean, I've been in situations and I've been in roads and paths that didn't serve me. But in those moments, I was able to at least make things more accessible, more and much better for myself, because what I found was I can dictate some of the things that happen on that path, on that road. There are some things that you just can't. There's people their actions and behaviors sometimes cross our healthy limits and boundaries we create for ourselves. Not everybody is always in the same path as us, but you can experience it however you want. I mean, you don't have to look at it as a bad thing. You lose everything. Okay, you lost everything. I mean, you're at ground zero. At least you have a chance to get more and create more and be more and do more. You don't have any of that burden or that baggage. It sounds kind of crass and sounds kind of cruel, but some of us have so much stuff that we don't even know what to do with the stuff that we have. And when I mean stuff, we have abundance, we have houses, we have cars, we have this, whatever. And some of us are stuck in that energy, and that we have to maintain it, create it, and we can't move from it. So everybody has their little things that affect them, create and hold them and grab them, and keeps them in that place. Now, is it ever going to be perfect? No. Is it ever going to be magical? No. But when you have those magical moments, and when you have those moments that feel so perfect, that's what we have to grab. We have to look for that. We have to find and grab that energy and say, oh, wow, this is really beautiful. This is really powerful. Because even when you're in a hard place and tough place, those hard places and tough places don't last forever. Things will change. Things change because you know what? You know what happens? Either people fall away from you, people pass away from you, you pass away, you move away. Things do change. Things do happen. This world moves with or without us. Okay, so this world moves. This world doesn't wait for you and me. This world keeps going. Life keeps moving. Now the question is, if you're willing to move in the circumstances, in the situations that you've helped create, and others help create too, you have the solution and the answer. It's just like Mother Earth. All the healing properties, all the things that ail us is found in Mother Earth. So the same way, we can find it in Mother Earth, we can find it in ourselves, we can find it in our learning. Some of us have to relearn and rethink and reevaluate the things that we've been taught. Not all the things that we've been taught are necessarily correct and not necessarily in par with who we are. I know that I've been raised a certain way, you've been raised a certain way, but you're not always in alignment with that. It doesn't mean that it's the right way for you. So super, super, super important to know and rediscover who you are each and every day. And that could be hard for some people to rediscover who you are each and every day. But You're not the same person every day. Every day you wake up, you're a different person. You look the same, you sound the same, you walk the same, maybe you talk the same. But the experiences that you create and the experiences that you help create and the experiences that you've grabbed along the way and the things that you have, infused into your spirit, into your soul, make you different every day. Every day you wake up, you are not the same human being. I'm not saying you're worse or less or more, but every day we're just a little bit older. Every day we're just a little bit wiser. Every day we're either sad or happy, but we come back with a different point of view. So when you get into those places where you feel sad, the question is, how long do we want to stay there? How long do we need to be there? Does it serve us to stay there? Maybe it does. And there's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with sulking. There's nothing wrong with scoffing things and disagreeing with things. The point is, it's not what we do for others, it's what we do for ourselves. Because when we do it for ourselves, people watch and people observe the behavior that we place out. And so we also have to be careful when we do that, because people will misjudge what we're putting out. They will assume that you're this way or that way. So we teach people every single day, every single moment, every single second, how to treat us and how to approach us, how to talk to us. Some of us are very mild-mannered and some of us are very obnoxious and crazy. So people expect certain things from us. When we're out of character in their belief system and their expressions and their experiences of you, that's when we have trigger moments. That's when people go, oh my God, you were never like this before. Oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you so sad all of a sudden? Well, it's because we're human beings, damn it. We have feelings, we have emotions. The reason we have these things is that way we can have some point of something we can kind of guide from and learn from. Point of reference. That's the word I was looking for. It just wouldn't come out of my mouth. And that point of reference is super important. But we do it too. I do it too. Sometimes I see people a certain way, and you think they're a certain way. And then you're wrong, because we can't judge them that way. We can't put labels on them. We can't put them in a certain place, because that's not who they are. Everybody is different every single day, every single moment, every hour, every second. We're redefining who we are, and we're becoming new and better. So it's important to just be who you are, enjoy who you are, and the people around you will accept you for who you are and how you are. And it's not even really important if they accept you or don't accept you. The important thing is that you find the peace and love inside yourself and who you are, how you see the world, which is more important, because you know what? In the end, no one can live your life. No one will live your life. They can only accompany your life and complement your life and walk with you in your life. But in the end, we're born alone, we die alone. And it's not alone in the sense of, not having somebody there, okay? It means that when we move forward into time and where we are, that's what we do. Hi, Bicey. So that's all, my friends. I just wanted to say that, keep trucking, keep moving. Sometimes we're going to have challenges and we're going to get triggered, and that's life. That's normal, but the key points are, how do we react or respond? I'll be the first to tell you, I don't always respond and not always react in the proper manners, and for that I apologize. And, but I apologize for myself too, because I give myself away, and that's not my first choice, but we're human beings. Like my sister told me, we're humans. She reminded me that one time. And it's important to listen, because people have messages for you. People have stories to share with you. They have their gifts to share with you, and that's why we do. That's why we live. That's why we incarnate here. That's why we're here. We come on this planet because we have work to do. We have things to do. And you know what? Everybody has their own papers, their own orders, their own things that they have to do. When they cross your path and when they walk into your life, it's because they're supposed to, either for a lifetime or for a moment. Either way, it doesn't matter. The point is, when people cross your path, when people walk into your life, you either make a friend for life or make a friend for a moment. All human beings, all we strive to is to be accepted, to be wanted, to be loved, and to be heard. It doesn't always happen in that order, or sometimes not at all. But a lot of it falls on who we are and how we perceive the world and how we let the world affect us. Now, some of us, we complain. Some of us are extremely happy. So if you're having these situations where, whatever you feel like your life's not moving in the right direction, then you really have to look at who you are, who I am personally. Why are certain things coming into my life? Why are these negative things or whatever emotions coming into my life? We really, 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 really gotta, ask ourselves, what are we doing? What are we attracting? Why is this happening? Sometimes it's a very simple question. Sometimes it's just being able to listen to what people are saying to, number one, and then taking that information and processing it in your mind of many folders of memories and emotions and triggers and all kinds of stuff, and try to find that, that information, try to process it. It's not an easy process. Some of us, life seems pretty good. Things move forward, and we don't have to question. But when we do have that moment, those people who actually have good days, and when they have that one bad day, they're down, man. They're down for the count. I've seen them. I've worked with them. And, it's not that they're not able to process. What it is that it's out of character for them. Because what happens is it's not you. I guess that's what it boils down, is that it's not you. It's how they perceive you and how they perceive their feelings about you and the things that they have learned about themselves. And if it's not congruent, doesn't match, it affects you. It affects you. So an angry person is really a person who's learning to process their emotions and feelings, okay? But they just haven't really necessarily done it in a way that is safe for them. Many people who get angry or upset, it's because they haven't found that safe zone. They haven't found that person that would able to just listen and be present. So many times we just want to talk and fix things. But there's a big power in just listening to what somebody said. So we could talk all night or all morning, actually, and have to talk about this. But the thing is, when we get on that fork in the road, when we get to that journey where life bends it and changes it for you, I can't really say that you'll take the wrong or right path. You would just take a path that would create new experiences for you. That would create new triggers for you, okay? So when you take that road, the left, the right, or the multiple roads, remember, you can always change the road again. You don't get stuck on the road, because you'll end up multiple paths, multiple forks in the road, okay? So let's say you take a road and it didn't work out for you. The question is, how long do you stay on that road? How long do you stay in that energy? How long do you stay in that vibration? Because if it's not congruent for you, then you need to get out, or you need to find another path. So with that, I want to say, ho'oponopono, irisikwi. Much love. Take care, guys. Have a great, great, great rest of your day. I got to go back to get ready to sand. Actually, my floors are sanded at the apartment. Now it's time to put the polyurethane down. I got to do some vacuuming real quick. And, the forks in the roads. Just ask yourselves about the forks in the road. If the fork isn't working for you, then use a spoon, use a knife. You know what I'm saying? Just try to find something in some way to make things work in your favor. Peace and love, guys. Take care. Love you very much. And I will check in with you guys soon. This is the Mind of Iggy, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.